Well, John, firstly, what can you take from the Blackpool game into tomorrow?
Yeah, I think there's plenty of positives from the performance, but I think the main message is that it's going to be a completely different game. So although we've done the post-match today and we've looked at the few things we need to improve upon, plus all of the positives we took from the weekend, I think we've just got to dust that one off and take everything we can from it. But it's going to be a completely different game tomorrow. So we're just setting up as we would usually for Burton and then go from there.
On the other hand, to the previous question, what is there to improve and what have you pinpointed needs changing tomorrow?
I think defensively we were very solid, and not just because we kept a clean sheet. I thought if you compared the two games we played against Blackpool, the first one we were open and we allowed them to switch the ball, we allowed them to score 4 goals, and to be honest, apart from a couple of chances on the transition with 11 men, Blackpool didn't really have a huge amount, and then I think no shots after the 30th minute. So really pleased from that point of view. I thought we pressed really well, I thought we looked organised. The biggest areas I think to improve upon is just creating a few more chances. I still think we created enough to win the game, but maybe just creating a few more chances. We hit the post 3 times, but I think overall we could have sustained a bit more pressure and maybe opened them up a bit more. And I think, that's a real focus for us tomorrow.
As you said, a different game, different opponent. What are you expecting from Burton?
So I think they're a very, very well organised side, and we watched the game at the weekend where they've come away pretty unlucky, I think, against Peterborough, who are in scintillating form at the moment, and it took Peterborough 88 minutes, I think, to get their second goal, and obviously the third makes it look like a bit of a different scoreline, but certainly a side that have got plenty of experience in there. They've got some really good players, and to be honest, from what we've seen, they're a decent enough side. I think maybe one less shot from Peterborough at the weekend obviously came off second best, but overall a good side. We've got to be very, very well prepared to make sure that we're sorted for the challenge.
What can you remember of the reverse fixture?
Well, it was off the back of a disappointing result, the Blackpool result actually, so we needed to bounce back, and it's always a difficult place to go, the Pirelli. And on a Tuesday night we found it difficult at times because they are very, very well organised and they caused us a few problems. But I thought on the night I was really pleased with the performance and how well the lads first of all bounced back, but just played in the night in general, regardless of what had happened at the weekend. And we created enough chances obviously to win the game, finished it relatively comfortably, and that was really pleasing.
How have preparations been today?
Yeah, they've been good. I think the main focus when you have such a long away trip on the weekend is to just focus on the physical side of it. So very much recovery based, making sure we get all the tactics right, and not putting a huge amount into the lads' legs and the lads that need it a bit of a top up.
What's the latest injury news after Saturday?
Yeah, so with Callum, his ankle's actually a lot better than we expected. So Callum is probably 50-50 for tomorrow night, which is pretty good news, I think, considering how heavy the challenge was. Jack Sparks is absolutely fine, so no worries there. Apart from that, we've picked up no new injuries.
Just finally, the fans sort of really set a standard against the Oxford game in that final 5 minutes. Is your message to them tomorrow more of the same?
Yeah, I was thinking about that over the weekend actually, and if we could pick up where we left off against Oxford, that would be amazing, and obviously no, they will. I don't think there's a huge amount that I need to say to the fans at the moment. I think they can feel the excitement building around the place, and Tuesday nights are always really special, I think, at Fratton Park, and just more of the same. Making sure we stay behind the lads and making sure we give the fans something to cheer about as well is really important, so I'm really looking forward to it.